Welcome to 4C Radio. We are broadcasting from the central campus of Christ University, Bengaluru. 4C Radio is brought to you by the Department of Media Studies, Christ University. For all those looking for a platform focused on communities, commons, climate, and communication, this is the place to be. What's more, this station is run by a diverse community of students and dedicated faculty members. Tune in to experience hard hitting interviews, fact checks, and myth busting on ground stories, campus news, and more. Bidadi, on the outskirts of Bengaluru, has been the center of growing protest as the farmers face land acquisition by the Karnataka government. The proposed Greater Bengaluru Integrated Township project by the government requires more than 9,600 acres across 25 villages. Student reporters Ashley, Nandhana, and Jayanth report from the epicenter Byramangala, where the villages have been staging protests for close to 500 days.
It's been nearly 6 years since the historic farmers' protests in Delhi. While those were about the proposed farm laws, many such protests have happened in different parts of India ever since. Closer home, in Karnataka, we had farmers from Devanahalli oppose the land acquisition for Aerospace Park. And now, it is the villagers of Bidadi in the outskirts of Bengaluru, Karnataka, who are opposing a land acquisition notification by the state government for an AI powered integrated township project, namely Greater Bengaluru Integrated Township. Farmers have rejected government compensation and are determined to keep their land. Farmer Prem Raj from Byramangala articulated his point of view.
ಸರ್ ಆ ತರ ಅವರು 1 ಕೋಟಿ 2 ಕೋಟಿ 3 ಕೋಟಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ ರೈತರು
Sir,
ಯಾರು
even
ತಗೊಳಕ್
if the
ರೆಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ.
offer is
ನಮ್ಮ
1,
ಪೂರ್ವಜರ ಆಸ್ತಿ
2,
ನಮ್ಮ
or
ಹತ್ರ
3
ಇದೆ.
crores, no
ನಾವು
farmer
ಭೂಮಿ
is
ಹಕ್ಕು
willing to
ನಮ್ಮ ಭೂಮಿನ
accept it.
ಕಿತ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ.
Let our
ನಾವು ಕೃಷಿ
ancestral
ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ
property
10
remain with
ಗುಂಟೆ
us.
20 ಗುಂಟೆ
Please
1
don't
ಎಕರೆ
take
ಇದ್ಮೇಲೆ
away our
ನಾವು
land.
ಜೀವನ
Whether we
ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
own half an
ನಾವ್
acre,
ಏನ್ ಬೆಳೆ
2
ಬೆಳಿತೀವೋ ಬೆಳೆ
acres, or an
ಬೆಳ್ಕೊಂಡು
acre, we
ನಾವು
can
ಊಟ
make a
ಮಾಡಿ
living from it.
4 ಜನ
We
ರೈತರು
grow the
ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. 4
crops
ಜನ
we
ರೈತರಿಗೂ
want,
ನಾವು
feed ourselves,
ಊಟ
and also
ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ
provide
ನಮ್ಮ
food for many others.
ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ
That is why
ಈ
we
ಡಿ ಕೆ
request the
ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್
government
ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು
led by Mr.
ಏನ್
DK
ಸರ್ಕಾರ
Shivkumar to
ಇದೆಯೋ
withdraw this
ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಈ
notification.
ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ನ
If
ಕೈ
the government
ಬಿಡಬೇಕು.
continues
ಈ
in this
ಈ ತರ
manner, farmer
ಇದೇ ತರ
organizations
ಮುಂದುವರೆದ
and progressive
ಆದ್ರೆ
groups from
ಇಡೀ
across the state
ರಾಜ್ಯಾದ್ಯಂತ
will
ಎಲ್ಲಾ
unite and
ರೈತ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳು
intensify the
ಪ್ರಗತಿಪರ
protest,
ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳು ಒಕ್ಕೂಡಿ
even if it means marching
ವಿಧಾನಸೌಧದ
to the
ಮುಂದೆ
Vidhan
ಧರಣಿ
Sauda.
ಕೆಲಸ ಕೂಡ
We
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ.
sincerely
ಈ
request the
ಕೂಡಲೇ
government to
ಈ
withdraw the
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಈ
project
ಏನ್
and
ಯೋಜನೆ
allow
ತಂದಿದ್ರೋ
farmers to
ಇದನ್ನ ಕೈ
continue
ಬಿಟ್ಟು
doing what they have been
ರೈತರು
doing
ಏನು
for
ಅವ್ರ
generations.
ಪಾಡ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಿದ್ರೋ ಅದೇ ತರ ಮುಂದುವರ್ಸ್ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಸರ್ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾವು ಮೈಸೂರು
So,
ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ
let me tell you this.
ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಎಕರೆ
In the
ಭೂಮಿನ
Mysuru region,
ಕೆಎಡಿ
thousands of
ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
acres of land were
ನಾವು
handed over to
1 ಎಕರೆ
KIADB.
ಭೂಮಿ ಇದ್ರೆ
If we have
20
just
ಜನಕ್ಕೆ
one
ಕೆಲಸ
acre
ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ
of
ಸರ್.
land, we can
ಅದೇ
provide
1 ಎಕರೆ
employment to
ಭೂಮಿ ನಮ್
nearly
ತ
20
ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರು
people
ಈಗ ಒಬ್ರು
ourselves.
ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ
But if
ಸರ್.
they take away
ನಾವು
that
ಅದೇ
same
ಭೂಮಿ
acre,
ಇದ್ರೆ
will they
ಈಗ
give
ನಾವು
jobs to all of
ಬೆಳೆಸಕ್ಕಿರೋದು
us?
ನಮ್ಮ
No.
ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ
Our
ಅವ್ರ ಪೂರ್ವಜರು
ancestors, our
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು.
fathers,
ಅದರಿಂದ
and our
ತಾತ
grandfathers
ತಿಂದಿದ್ರು ಉಳ್ತಿರೋದು.
preserved
ಈಗ
this
ನಾವು
land for us.
ಉಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೋ
We
ಈಗ
have
ನಮ್ಮ ತ
been
ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ.
cultivating it for
ಸರಿನಾ? ಆದ್ರೆ
generations,
ನಾವು
and
ನಮ್ಮ
now it is being
ಪೂರ್ವಿಕರಿಗೆ
taken
ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ
away.
ಈಗ. ಅದೇ
Fine.
ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ
But
ಮುಂದಿನ
what will
ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೂ
remain
ಕೂಡ
for our
ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಆದ್ರೆ
future
ಕೆಲಸ
generations?
ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ
If we
ಅದೊಂದು
keep our land,
ತಂದೆ
our
ಪೀಳಿಗೆ
children
ಅಷ್ಟೇ
and our
ಬರೋದು.
grandchildren
ಅವನು
can
58
continue
ವರ್ಷ
farming.
ಏನಿರ್ತಾನೋ
A
ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
job,
ಆಮೇಲಿಂದ
on the other hand,
ಭೂಮಿ
lasts
ಇರ್ತಿರೋ
only for
ಪ್ರೀತಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ,
one
ಹಣ
generation.
ಕೆಲಸನೂ
A
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನು
person
ಇಲ್ಲ.
works until
ಅದೇ ನಮ್ಮ
retirement,
ಆಸ್ತಿ
and
ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ
after that, he
ಅದನ್ನ
has
ನಾವು
neither land
ತಲೆಮಾರುಗಳವರೆಗೂ
nor
ಮುಂದಿನ
a job
ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ
nor
ಕೂಡ
security.
ಅದನ್ನ
But
ಕೊಟ್ಕೊಂಡು
if
ಹೋಗೋದು.
we own our
ಅದೇ
land, it
ಬೆಳೆಸಿ
remains
ಬೆಳೀತಾ
with our
ನಮ್ಗೆ
family for
ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು
generations.
ಉಂಡು
We can
ತಿಂದು
continue farming,
ಜನಗಳಿಗೂ
feed ourselves,
ರೈತರು
and
ನಮ್ಮ
contribute
ನಮ್ಮ
food to
ನಾಡಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ
society
ನಾವು
and to our
ಸಮೃದ್ಧವಾಗಿ
state.
ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದ ಸರ್ ನಾವು.
ಕೆಲವರು ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ್ರೆ,
I'm
ಕೆಲವರು
not saying
ಈ
everyone
ರಿಯಲ್
should farm.
ಎಸ್ಟೇಟು ಅವು ಇವು
Some people are into real
ಕೆಲಸ
estate
ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
or other
ಅವ್ರು
businesses,
ಎಂಥವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲ
and
ಅಂತ ನಾವು
that's the
ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ.
choice.
ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ
But
ಚಿಕ್ಕಪ್ಪನಿದ್ದಾರೆ,
farmers who are
ನಮ್ಮ
living well through
ಅಜ್ಜಂದಿರಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
agriculture will
ರೈತರುಗಳು
never
ಅಸಂಖ್ಯಾತ
willingly give
ರೈತರುಗಳು
away the
ಏನು
land.
ಸಮಬಿದ್ದಿ
Those
ರೈತರು
involved in
ಜೀವನ
real
ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ
estate
ಅವರು
can sell if they
ಕೊಡ್ತಾ
want.
ಇಲ್ಲ,
We won't.
ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಡೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ.
The farmers meet their daily expenses through the crop produce, and those who leave behind everything will face the bane of slums in cities. Farmers Jaydev and Muniappa spoke about their anxieties.
ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪನ 2 ಜಮೀನು
We have
ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ.
planted
ನಾವು
teak
ತೆಂಗಿನ
trees,
ಮರ,
banana
ಬಾಳೆ
plants,
ಗಿಡ,
and
ಅಡಿಕೆ
betel
ಗಿಡ,
nut trees,
ಮತ್ತ
and many
ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ.
other crops.
ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರ
We have planted
ಒಂದು
nearly
ಯ
200 teak trees.
250
They bring us
ಬೇಕು.
good annual income.
ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಂದು
From 1 acre alone, we earn around 4 lakh a year. Why should we leave all this behind? People work their whole lives, save money, come here, buy just 1 acre and live peacefully. But now, you're asking us to give up our land. Mr. DK Shivkumar wants to acquire around 40 kilometers of land here. If he really wants land, let him go to North Karnataka, where land is cheaper and there is more vacant land. Here, every 100 feet, there's water. From our tea plantation alone, we earn around 7,000 every month. We don't want anything else. Just cancel this project and shift it to North Karnataka. We will be grateful if our land is spread. We'll bow at Mr. DK Shivkumar's feet. We'll even offer our respects to him and to Balekeshwar. That's all.
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಡು.
ಈ ಜಾಗ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ
No, sir. We don't want that at all. This is the land our fathers, grandfathers, and great grandfathers cultivated and protected for generations. They left it to us. And in the same way, we want to pass it on to our children and grandchildren. At this stage of our lives, we are not looking for wealth or a different way of living. All we want is to live peacefully on the land we have inherited, continue farming, and spend the rest of our lives in the place we have always called home. This land is our identity, our livelihood, and our family's legacy. If we lose it, we lose much more than property. We lose our roots and our future. No amount of compensation can replace that. Under no circumstances can we give away this land. We simply cannot part with it.
ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮೊಮ್ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ಕೊಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಭೂಮಿ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
Leading the villagers with immense fortitude at the main protest site was the president of the Karnataka Rajya Raita Sangha, Mr. Badagalapura Nagendra. Farmers chanted slogans, raised their green-colored shawls written KRRS in unison as they hoped for justice.
The farmers, 26 village farmers, started a movement since 460 days. The farmers not demand any kind of compensation. They are claiming only withdraw the notification. Taken the movement at national level also, even Congress High Command also, because of and also environmental studies, social impact, and also the Congress government or Karnataka doing against that policy. Therefore, we placed this issue placed before the government.
During a recent conversation with the leader of the protests, Mr. Kumaraswamy, he opined that the economic reforms of the state government has resulted in a decline of the GDP by 7%. He also mentioned about the crucial role of the youth in being vocal about the movement.
So, I suggest to the government, and you also give a suggestion. In regions like Kalyan Karnataka and North Karnataka, people are migrating due to lack of jobs and unemployment is high. Set up good factories and bring development to those regions. Implement good projects there and we will welcome it. Lakhs of acres of land are available there at a lower cost, so your cost of acquisition will also decrease. I also want to question the government. The government's financial situation today is depleted. By giving freebies, there is no money left in the government treasury. So where will you fetch money from? Already, Siddaramaya's government has incurred a debt of 8 lakh crores on us. Now, Mr. DK Shivkumar, as the new chief minister, will you borrow another 5 or 10 lakh crores for such projects? Why has the GDP dropped to 7%? Because of your unscientific policies? Why does neighboring Tamil Nadu have a 9% GDP and financial growth? Because they decentralized industrial sectors across all districts and the cost of acquisition was lower. But for our Karnataka state government, except for land around Bangalore, valuable lands are targeted and nothing else is seen. You should minimize capital expenditure and maximize revenue. Then our financial growth will increase. To do that, move beyond Bangalore to North Karnataka and Kalyan Karnataka, where land is available at lower prices, which benefits farmers and local youth with jobs. Look at the struggles happening in Delhi. The issues in city youth need to think deeply about all this. If you think about it, the farming community must survive and your future also should be bright. So my opinion is that your support and voice should also be part of this movement.
The villagers of Byramangala have been protesting for almost 500 days and are standing up against the proposed land acquisition. Despite some difference of opinion, around 2,000 villagers came together to protest. They were warm and welcoming to the people who arrived to cover their protest. For them, journalists are the last hope to bring them justice. Since the time of our visit, tensions have only escalated. The villagers drove the government officials away when they went for survey to Bidadi. The villagers are looking at a long, difficult struggle ahead of them to save their ancestral land, which also has around 2 lakh trees that may be felled for the project.
After listening to the farmers, one needs to introspect and think about what constitutes development and growth at what cost it comes for humanity. Thank you for listening to this podcast. As always, stay curious and tune in for more. This episode was hosted by Ashley and Mahalakshmi. Reportage by Ashley, Jayanth and Nandhana. It was edited by Guru Aditya and illustrated by Vernika Singh. The voiceover was given by Dankan N. Please write to us and follow us on X, Instagram, and LinkedIn.